Hey guys, Dennis here, Muddy Water Search and Recovery. Please forgive the lighting and everything. Wanted to just get this video, get it out to you guys. Wanted to go over some updates real quick. First, I want to start with this. There was an active Amber Alert out of Missouri. These two girls went missing out of Rockport, Missouri. And we can say confirmed they have been located safely in Indiana, and the adult male that they were with has been taken into custody. So I wanted to talk about this for a minute. Reports that I've seen, they went missing yesterday evening or last night sometime. The Amber Alert went out really early this morning. And shortly after the alert went out, leads started going into law enforcement. Law enforcement worked diligently and followed every lead, and it led to them being in Indiana. And they were able to rescue these girls safely, and the suspect is in custody. This is how the Amber Alert system should work. When it is used properly, it works. We've seen cases where the kid's been missing for a week or two before they issue an Amber Alert. This is why we believe the Amber Alert should be done immediately after law enforcement has their information, should be done immediately, at least in the state that that child has gone missing. It gets everybody's eyes on it, and it brings these children home, and many times it brings them home safe. So I very much commend law enforcement that worked on this case. They got that Amber Alert out there. They, again, worked diligently following every lead and was able to find and rescue these girls safely. Job well done. You cannot ask for a better outcome than that. But I wanted to go into the whole Amber Alert system. But I'm going to wait, and we'll do that on a live feed. I want to bring a couple people in with us when we do and go into that whole discussion. But so thankful these girls were located safe. I haven't been real active for the last little while. Here a while back, not long ago, but Chrissy ended up getting really sick, and thankfully she's feeling better. Back on Tuesday, I started feeling sick to the point I actually got a hold of my boss Tuesday night and gave him a heads up what was going on. Sorry, I still got a cough and everything, but so he told me, if you're sick, stay home tomorrow. But I got up the next morning and I was feeling worse, but thought I can get through the day. So I went on in. And long story short, he come over and talked to me, and I went home. We felt it best I do a COVID test. Many of you have been with us since the beginning, and you know my history with COVID. It seemed if I just blinked wrong, I got COVID. Like 8, 9, 10 separate times I tested positive, and we're talking a good amount of time in between those times. So it just, I don't know, it seemed attracted to me or something. So we were concerned that's what it was. So I come home from work early on Wednesday. I don't think I was there an hour, and done a COVID test, and it was negative. So my thoughts was, hey, I'm going to feel crummy for today, but then I'll be good to go. Yeah, about an hour later, oh man, it was horrible. body hurt all over. My throat hurt, the coughing, the freezing cold. I mean, it was miserable. Today's the first day since then that I felt decent today. So very thankful for that. But excuse me. This week, Thursday and Friday, I wasn't able to go into work and was basically in bed most of the time. And anybody that knows me knows I can't do that. That's not me. I got to do something. But thankfully, it seems that I'm over the hump and getting better. Hopefully, it continues to do so. I have had a lot of messages. I tried to respond to some of them, but I do have some catching up to do. So if you haven't heard back from me, I promise you will. The last month or two, it's been crazy. We've had a lot of stuff going on that's just very time consuming and very frustrating. I'd rather be over here working on these cases, bringing these missing loved ones home. But, sometimes life happens and gets in the way. And so you got to get through that and then hit the ground running again. So hopefully we're back close to hitting the ground running. But again, a lot of catching up to do. And if you have reached out and I haven't reached back out to you, I do still have all my messages and emails on here, and I will get back in touch with you. So, in fact, right now, Megan has her mom at the emergency room. Again, a lot of you have been here since the beginning, and some of the situation. Several years ago, Megan and Chrissy's mother, did have some massive strokes, and that's why we live here with her. The other option was nursing home, and we felt, in talking with her, that this would be the right thing to do, and keep her happy, keep her healthy, take care of her. And that's what we've been doing. It's got to be close to 10 years now. And so she does get, it sounds like she has a UTI infection. So she's got her in there right now. So thoughts and prayers that goes well and gets taken care of quick. It's not her first rodeo with this, so thoughts and prayers, and everything will be all right. So tomorrow night, I can tell you, we won't be doing a live feed tomorrow night, especially with her having to take her mom to the hospital and everything. So there will not be a live feed tomorrow night. Next weekend, I'm hoping to do one Sunday night. Cheyenne's birthday is on Saturday. I was thinking Sunday for some reason. So I should be able to do a live feed next Sunday night. So that is the plan there. I will get with the team and we will discuss, what case are we going to do, or is it a dowsing episode? What are we going to do on that one? And we'll get that information out to you guys as soon as I know more on it. Another thing I want to mention, and I want to do this carefully because I don't want to go into politics over here on this channel, but undoubtedly everybody knows that back on the 10th, Charlie Kirk was assassinated. It doesn't matter if you loved him or hated him, if you agreed with his message or not. Right now, all of that's irrelevant. You know, he had a wife, a 1-year-old son, 3-year-old daughter who loved him very much, who are grieving so hard right now. So I want to ask you, please keep that family in your thoughts and prayers. I'm going to leave it at that because I want to try to keep politics and that kind of stuff off of this channel. Now, if it had something to do with a missing person or missing persons case, that would be a different story. But in this situation, I don't feel it's right to go political here. And I don't feel it's right to go political right now in the whole situation. Let's let this family grieve. Let's send our thoughts and prayers. I will say this: political violence on any side of the aisle should not be tolerated whatsoever by anybody. And I will leave it at that. So, Alex with his back, I'm going to let him be the one to update you guys on that. It was some strange news, but compared to what we thought it could be, it was some good news. So continue to keep Alex and Tammy in your thoughts and prayers. They do have some other family stuff going on right now that it's not my place to get into. But let's keep their entire family in our thoughts and prayers. And yeah, I did have a couple new cases come in. One of those was that Amber Alert, and so thankful they were found. But I will get those cases out to you guys as soon as I can. We also have some others that have been located. Most of those have been located safe, which is what we are all trying to do: bring these missing loved ones home, preferably safe. So, guys, I think I've about gave the updates that I've had for the night. Do you have anything to update?
Hi, guys.
Pop. Sister-in-laws, what do you do? But you guys stay safe, and I will update you guys as soon as I know what we're going to cover next Sunday night. If you have any questions, anything, please reach out via our website. You can message us straight off of that. It's also got both Alex and I, our phone numbers, our email addresses. And don't forget, there's also the place where you could schedule a phone call with one of us. And I believe you could schedule a call with me, or you could schedule a call with Alex, or you can schedule a call with Chrissy. Now, this thing is new and is still in the works. So we will be going on and adding times and dates that we're not available. And that will, when you go on and use that feature, it will show you the dates and times that are open, and you can pick one of those. If somebody else has already picked it, it's not going to show up that it's available. So still a work in progress, but it is up and can be used. We do get notified immediately once somebody uses that. So again, any questions, reach out to us. You guys stay safe. We will see you guys down the road.